Don't mind, this is just for my thumbnail. Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing, as read by the title, I'm going to talk about the time where, it's so scary, I can't, someone stalked my family for an entire summer. I'm not going to say who for privacy reasons, but yeah. So, this is summer. No, you're not on my lap. He's so cute. So, this happened in last summer, so summer 2019. This started happening around like early-ish June. This guy that my dad was friends with 20 years prior and did not continue the friendship with started coming over. He would say, "Oh, I'm listening for music to see when my dad is home." And each time there was music, he would not come over. He would walk by, but he would not stop. Which I thought, no, you can't get up here. Which I thought was weird. And then, but whenever it was quiet and it was just me and my mom, that's when he would come over. And that kind of made me really paranoid, because, like, obviously, the listening for music was all a lie, you know? So, and then he would always try to hug my mom, and the one day he came over, it was, like, the first or second time this happened. Because this was multiple occurrences, not just, like, one or two, but, like, a lot. So, like, the first or second time he came over, so my mom had been cleaning before that, and she went to sit down to watch TV for a minute. I hid behind, like, the curtain in the living room because I just had a bad gut feeling that something wasn't right, and he was in the military and stuff, so that does kind of explain that. You know, I mean, you do see some crazy stuff in the military. I'm not gonna say that's his fault because it's not. But I just had this sinking feeling that something is seriously wrong here. And my mom had obviously been sweating, as I said earlier. She was cleaning, right? And he came over, was talking to my mom for a bit. My mom would not let him inside because she did not trust him, just as much as I didn't trust him. And hang on, my kitten's taters. So, before he left, he went to go hug my mom, and he proceeded to tell my mom after hugging her that she tasted like salt. Like, what? Like, I was, like, scared at this point, because I was standing not that far away, so I heard everything, and my mom told me about it anyway. I was like, excuse me, what? How do you know what my mom tastes like, and why are you tasting my mom? Like, oh my god, it's so awkward for me to talk about. It's crazy awkward. You're not allowed to be on this. You're not allowed on the table or anything, so you need to get down. And I was like, okay, that's terrifying. That happened a few more times, but he didn't say anything weird like that. My mom wouldn't get close to him after that. And I agree with my mom on that part. Sorry, I'm just real paranoid because I'm home alone right now. Perfect timing. And then not that long later, there was a party. I think it was like my cousin's birthday party or something. I don't even talk. Like, keep in mind that I don't talk to that family. You know, like my family, like except for like my parents and my sisters. You know, because of things. It's not important, and it's more of a personal thing, not a social media thing. And I forgot who it was. I can't remember if my aunt. Ew. Okay, so if you're watching this, you still have stuff to say about me, huh? Sorry, I had to say that. I can't remember if it was my aunt. I think she was here, and then it was one or both of my nieces. I can't remember if it was one or both of them that was there. My older sister's boyfriend I think my sisters, or one of them maybe. And my mom was there. Of course, my mom, because the story wouldn't have happened if my mom wasn't there. So they were in front of a house that's 2 houses down from mine, which is about 150 to 250 yards away from that corner, like in the direction my back is pointing to. And once they were in front of the house 2 houses down from me, they seen creepy guy. And he was at the corner, like literally at the corner. So like he's a good distance away from them. And they got in front of the next house, which keep in mind these houses are not spaced out. They're like 50 yards away from each other. And all of them walk pretty fast. Once they get in front of the other house, he is right on their heels. And he gets close to my mom again. He's not really close to anyone else. He's kind of clingy to my mom. And that makes me mad. Like, hello, are you too stupid to see she is married with 3 kids? Like, it kind of irks me in a way, now that I think about it. But it creeps me out nonetheless. And keep in mind, after hearing the story, well, it wasn't after hearing the story, it was kind of before, I started having these gut feelings, these reoccurring, every day, every night gut feelings. Like, they would never leave my mind. Like, no matter what I did, I would always think about it. My stomach, like, burned when I think about it. And now, it could have just been IBS, but it just, like, I just had this strong gut feeling that someone was standing outside of the house, just doing something around my house at 3 to 4 in the morning. Only 3 to 4 in the morning. Just only 3 to 4 in the morning. Not 1 to 2 in the morning, not 2 to 3 in the morning, not 12 to 2 in the morning. Only 3 to 4 in the morning. And this happened at least a good, I'd say about 10 to 20 times, too. It's like, this wasn't no, like, 2-time thing. And then eventually my dad lost his job due to reasons I'm not going to say. Very false, actually. Still makes me mad. Well, that was later down the road in late June. Well, actually, I think it was late July/August. But he came over a few more times when my dad was at work before he lost his job and stuff. And yes, he eventually found a job. It's not like we're, you know, like, he eventually found a job, so he's fine. Trust me. We're all good. Except for me. I need mental help. And yeah, he would stop over. We would always see him walking by. Like, nobody owns the streets. Like, if you want to walk by my house, like, every day, like, go ahead. Like, I'm not just going to call you a stalker. With everything happening, it was too creepy of a coincidence. Literally, like, he would walk by my house. I'm not going to say go slow, because it wasn't like he was driving or anything. Like, I don't know what average pace he walks at. Like, why would I keep track of that? Oh my god, my cat just... I almost had a heart attack. Storm, that wasn't funny! I thought someone was trying to break in for a minute, but that's just my cat. You know, and... I always see him walking by. The one time my friend was over with her moped. I have one that's right there. But, like, she was over with hers. Hers was laying in the front yard. I'm like, okay, well, you need to move it because creepy guy is coming. You better hurry up and move it, get inside, and we need to tell my parents. Like, my dad can trust people, but he isn't that type where he trusts people too quickly. Like, he knows. And all 3 of us, and even my sisters that does not live with us and did not at the time, even had this really off vibe and just this something's not right here gut feeling. And I knew what was happening as soon as, like, it was reoccurring, like, all these times in the gut feelings. Like, I knew that this was some sort of, like, stalker we're dealing with. And I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, no, thank you. Like, I just felt like a prisoner to my own home because I was kind of scared to go outside. Okay, my parents are back, so I'm going to go finish the story later. Hey, y'all. You better stop! Okay. So sorry if this is lopsided. There is nothing I can do about it. So, I left off at the point where I was saying, like, I don't want to be part of a stalker situation and stuff. So this might have happened maybe, like, once more. It didn't happen, like, 10 times. Like, he only came over, like, I want to say about 3 to 4 times, but each time he did, I was kind of, I was not there. But eventually I had the thought, next time he comes over, try to see if he has pockets. And if he has pockets, see if there's anything that looks suspicious in there. It was the only thing on my mind at this point. After that thought, he never came over except for the 4th of July. So it was the 4th of July, and my sisters, I think my grandmother might have been here. That's probably the reason why I got mad. And Stalker dude was here, and then like 2 of my dad's friends that, like, we know, so. But a day or so prior to the 4th of July, creepy guy came. I better not got mud on my jeans. No, I didn't. Came over, and he was like, oh, yes, I'm just going to bring some beers for the 4th of July party. And we're like, okay, like, you didn't have to stop and tell us, like, so. But I'm like, okay. First, we're like, okay, then I guess he's coming over. And my mom already had planned it out that she did not want him using the bathroom. Because around 2015, 2016, before we knew that he was stealing from people, he went to my bathroom, and then my mom's infinity necklace was never seen again. It's been 4 to 5 years since she last saw that necklace. She looked everywhere, underneath her shelves and everything, because she declutters a lot, and she decluttered everything, moved the shelves, looked on the floor, looked behind. She could not find it. But this was before. He was reported for stealing, so. I found that kind of sus. And so he came over, and it was awkward. I was in if you guys watched my night swimming vlog, then that's the same bathing suit I was wearing at the time. So basically like a bikini. And he came over while I was in the pool, in front of everyone. My sisters, my dad, I think my mom was in the bathroom at this time. He didn't say, like, a lot. It was, like, only 1 or 2 small lines trying to make small talk to me. Could you say it for a time while I'm not wearing my bathing suit and I'm not in the pool? Like, he was more clingy to girls. And, yeah, if he was really coming over to see my dad, he would have when music was playing. And he would have been clingy to my dad then, right? So why was he so clingy to mostly my mom? And the 4th of July, that's the only time he was clingy with me. I just want to make that clear. And it made me feel uncomfortable when he was making small talk with me in the pool. I'm like, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I have gut feelings about you. You're creepy. You're weird. Like, really weird. Like, no offense, but you're weird. And I'm like, okay, well, like, you won't leave us alone. Like, you won't leave me and my mom alone. Well, mostly my mom. So, don't think you're gonna get clingy with a 12-year-old at the time. I'm 13 now. I'll be 14 soon. Shoot. And then about, like, a half hour later, I was out of the pool. I think I was in clothes at this time. Because at this, like, I was wearing a tank top, not a spaghetti strap, and then, like, shorts. Not, like, but, like, I don't know. And I just got mad for some reason. Like, it could have been him. I think him being there made me so uncomfortable to the point I was furious. And if it takes a lot to get me so uncomfortable to the point I'm angry. But then again, it doesn't take a lot. But if there's like a pedophile, I'll get uncomfortable, which will make me angry. Yet that was directed at quite a few people. I don't want to remember that. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. So, he tried to make small talk with me again. I grabbed a stick. I was mad. I was walking from the rocks. So we have rocks on the side of the house. And a gate that locks. Thank God for that gate. Thank God. I love that gate because it takes a bit of my anxiety away. A little bit. Anyway. I came back with a stick. I was over. I'll show you guys. There. I was over in there. Right. And he was like, what are you doing? Like, he didn't say it like that tone, but like, he just said it in his normal creepy tone. I'm like, can you like, I'm thinking, he's like, can you like, not, like, you creep me out. It's like the second time he tried to talk to me, and I'm like, I knew it was clear what I was doing too. I was mad. I was taking my anger out. Not too many people were there. Oh, now I remember why I was mad. I was mad at my sister for being an idiot. That's right. Okay, now that's not important, but I made sure to take my anger out when not too many people was around, so there was only like a few people there. But even then, it kind of went where like nobody could see me because like I'm not trying to take my anger out in front of like a whole crowd. Like, I don't think so. I hate when people do that. Off track, but I hate when people do that. Like, can you like not? Like, thanks. I know some people have severe anger issues. Can you not? Thanks for triggering mine. You know, any day now would be nice. That was a joke, by the way. I'm like a creepy dude. Like, can you not? And then around that time, my dad lost his job, and as I said, and not going into detail, and I'm not ever going to go into detail, so. And can you not sprinkle? That was basically the end of when he stopped coming over. It's raining. When my dad lost his job, but we never saw him after that. Never. Only walking, but he wouldn't really walk by my house anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna go now because it's sprinkling. I'm sorry my hair is a mess. I'm sorry my makeup's a mess. I'm sorry I'm a mess. I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching, and bye, guys.